nothing to do with showing you the gutty man.
Big down there from a short right hand. Your may be out.
In the world of boxing, few names are as legendary as George Foreman. Known for his incredible power and strength in the ring, Foreman dominated the heavyweight division in the 1970s and made an unforgettable comeback in the 1990s. Throughout his career, he faced off against some of the toughest opponents in boxing history, and his knockouts are still talked about today. In this video, we'll take a closer look at George Foreman's top knockouts, from his early days as a rising star to his incredible comeback in the 1990s. Join us as we relive some of the most thrilling moments in boxing history, courtesy of the one and only George Foreman. In March 1970, Foreman fought George Chuvalo in a fight that would prove to be a major milestone in his career.
To stay away from that hard left jab.
Chuvalo was known for his toughness and durability, but Foreman showed that he was in a league of his own, scoring a knockout victory in the third round.
It's all over! It's all over! Arthur McCanty has stopped the fight!
This win solidified Foreman's position as a rising star in the heavyweight division and set the stage for his incredible career.
Well, I have great opinion now, but I didn't have it then. I just thought that I could beat anybody, you know, and I took every punches that he threw. George hit me a lot of stuff that I felt good that, you know, I'll survive it and I'll shake out it. But each time I got back up, he keep knocking me back down. So I said, this is it. You know what I mean? When the referee, I keep getting up and the referee said, no more, that's it. No more getting up, no. So I said, well, okay.
On January 22, 1973, Foreman faced off against Joe Frazier in a heavyweight title fight in Jamaica. Despite being the underdog, Foreman dominated the fight from the start, knocking Frazier down 6 times in the second round alone.
He is down for the...
Frazier bravely fought on, but Foreman ultimately won the fight by knockout, announcing himself as a new force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division.
3 times, the fight is stopped.
He won the WBA, WBC, and the ring heavyweight titles.
You see this famous figure, because you were in the ring first, then you see this famous figure coming up, and you look and think, am I really here? It takes a few moments before you wake. You think you're going to wake up out of a dream. Yeah. Then the bell rings, and he hits you, and you got to hit him back. That's the only time you realize, man for man, it's all the same.
A year later, Foreman defended his title against Ken Norton in Caracas, Venezuela. Despite Norton being one of the most skilled boxers of his time, Foreman showed his power and strength once again, scoring a second-round knockout victory.
And goes to the side of his head, a right uppercut, a left jab, and a vicious left sends Norton crumbling to the canvas for the second time. Norton is in Queersville. He doesn't know where he is. Then look at that right uppercut. Tremendous right uppercut. Now here he comes on, another vicious right hand, and that's the one that did the damage. That left hand put him out.
This win solidified his position as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. In January 1976, Foreman fought Ron Lyle in what would become one of the most thrilling heavyweight fights of all time. The two men engaged in a brutal slugfest.
A good right by Lyle. A good right by Lyle, and he's got Foreman in trouble. He's got him in trouble. George staggering off the ropes and Lyle all over him.
Each scoring knockdowns throughout the fight.
All over him. Lyle has Foreman in trouble. Foreman is down. It started with a right, then a left.
In the 5th round, Foreman landed a massive punch that knocked Lyle out cold, earning him the victory in one of the most exciting fights in boxing history.
Lyle's got to come back with now down. Lyle down to the canvas. Foreman punching him again and again and again when it looked like George was done. This time it may be over. This time it may be over.
Lyle's not going to make it, Howard. He's not going to make it.
A knockout in the 5th round by George Foreman.
He then won the vacant NABF heavyweight title.
They said it was not too serious, so this was really a serious bout. I was off, I was rusty, and this is what happens to you when you stay out of boxing. You get knocked down, but I feel I'm a champion at heart. I can always get up and win fights.
In June 1976, Foreman fought Frazier again in a highly anticipated rematch. This time, Foreman showed his dominance early on,
Got Frazier against the ropes.
knocking Frazier down multiple times before finally scoring a knockout victory in the 5th round.
Foreman, not Foreman again with the right. Second knockdown in the round. One more knockdown, this fight is over. George Foreman struggling to Frazier, struggling to his feet. George Foreman poised in the neutral corner. Look at him. In total command now. And Errol Valen says the fight is over.
This win cemented his status as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time and left no doubt about his incredible power and strength in the ring.
I like to be an underdog. I mean, I wouldn't want it no other way. If it like fuels my fire.
In April 1987, Foreman faced off against Dwight Muhammad Qawi in Atlanta. Despite being the underdog once again, Foreman showed his power and skill in the ring.
Pretty good right hand. Best punch is still that left jab, but he's not using it.
Scoring a knockout victory in the 7th round.
I think Qawi wants to quit. That's it. Well, as I said, Al, he had the will to get by this round, which he did not have.
This win proved that Foreman was still a force to be reckoned with, even in his 40s.
I'm happy when I win, but he wasn't hurt, and I'm thankful to God for all that. I'd like to say hello to my sparring partner, Roscoe, down in Houston. He was a middleweight who got me in shape for throwing fast punches.
In January 1990, Foreman fought Jerry Cooney in Atlantic City.
This is going to be a dream fight.
I'm really excited about fighting George Foreman.
This time you'll get a chance to see a dream fight. Jerry Cooney, George Foreman.
I'm taking this fight very seriously, and I'm not here for the money. I'm here to show that George Foreman does not belong in the ring with me.
This win further cemented his legacy as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. In April 1991, Foreman faced off against Evander Holyfield for the heavyweight title. Holyfield was the clear favorite going into the fight.
I'm going to knock Evander Holyfield out in 2 rounds. In between rounds, we're going to stop and have cheeseburgers.
Foreman showed that he still had what it takes to compete at the highest level, landing several powerful punches throughout the fight.
The game plan. George with a left hook and a right hand.
Although he ultimately lost the fight by decision, Foreman's performance showed that he was still one of the greatest heavyweights of all time.
Boxing, I just want to be known as a good boxer. When you think about boxers in general, I think the history of boxing, Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, Jack Dempsey, Jack Johnson, I would like for my name to be mentioned among those great ones in a boxing conversation. And I just like to be remembered as one of them.
After retiring from boxing in 1977, Foreman made a surprising comeback in the 1990s. At the age of 45, Foreman faced off against Michael Moorer for the heavyweight title. And there you have it, George Foreman's top knockouts. From his early days as a rising star to his incredible comeback in the 1990s, Foreman's career was defined by his incredible power and strength in the ring. His knockouts are still talked about today, and his legacy as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time continues to inspire boxers around the world. We hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, and we'll see you next time for more unforgettable moments in the world of combat sports.